It happened. It happened. It really, truly happened.
Okay, I made it out my mama's house. Grown man things now. Different walk, but the mission look the same now. Lay it down, now I lay down in my grave. I know I'm rare, but it's just too much up at stake. Give me faith, so I can walk through the valley. I got my people around me, secure the bed like it's Cali. Just making moves, like it's 1999. It's historic, cause God making me to shine. Yeah, all the rumors that you heard is true. I'm the hype, I'm the living proof. Don't hate me cause he made me this crazy. Yeah, it's just history, baby. All the rumors that you heard is true. I'm the hype, I'm the living proof. Don't hate me cause he made me this crazy. Made me this crazy. I'm making history, baby. Yeah, we making history, baby. We making history, baby. I'm making history, baby. Yeah, ain't no mystery, baby. We making history lately. Yeah, cause we the rookies of the year. All I see is devils in my rear. Yeah, we making history, baby. It's just history, baby. This that Diana Ross singing with the Supremes. It's Barack being the president, you know what I mean. This that Moses using the staff and parting the sea. This mic hitting the moon while Billie Jean up on the screen. Like, good ain't good enough, the snakes ain't drilling us. I'm focused, baby, you on that woulda, coulda, shoulda stuff. Put me in the Guinness book, he made me this crazy. Ay, it's just history, baby. All the rumors that you heard is true. I'm the hype, I'm the living proof. Don't hate me cause he made me this crazy. Made me this crazy. I'm making history, baby. Yeah, we making history, baby. We making history, baby. I'm making history, baby. Yeah, ain't no mystery, baby. We making history lately. Yeah, cause we the rookies of the year. All I see is devils in my rear. Yeah, we making history, baby. It's just history, baby. All I know is I got it. Just give me a dime in my pocket. Ay, we making history, baby. It's just history, baby. Yeah. All I know is I got it. Just give me a dime in my pocket. Ay, we making history, baby. We making history, baby. Yeah. All the rumors that you heard is true. I'm the hype, I'm the living proof. Don't hate me cause he made me this crazy. Yeah, it's just history, baby. All the rumors that you heard is true. I'm the hype, I'm the living proof. Don't hate me cause he made me this crazy. Made me this crazy. I'm making history, baby. Yeah, we making history, baby. We making history, baby. I'm making history, baby. Yeah, ain't no mystery, baby. We making history lately. Yeah, cause we the rookies of the year. All I see is devils in my rear. Yeah, we making history, baby. It's just history, baby. History, baby.
It's time to get up and get ready. Yeah. For the hottest morning show in the ATL. It's the Wake, Bake, and Coffee Morning Show. Live with Georgia First Black Governor. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you the most interactive radio show live. We bring in the hottest news, the illest independent artists, and a whole lot of love, baby. Okay. Time to get up, roll up, sit back, and ride to the Wake, Bake, and Coffee Morning Show with your host, Georgia's first black governor. Yes, 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 yes. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Wake, Bake, and Coffee Morning Show. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? How you doing, Miss Bell? How you doing, Mr. Childs? I see you, Big Juice. Good morning, Precious. What's good, ladies and gentlemen? How are y'all doing? Welcome to the new time of the Wake, Bake, and Coffee Morning Show. How's everybody doing this morning? Everybody doing good? Y'all doing good? We doing good? I'm doing good. I don't know why the message thing don't want to work, but it's cool. Good morning, top of the morning to you too, Mr. Childs. Big Juice, I see you over there on YouTube. I see everybody on Facebook. To my Facebook people, make sure you hit the like button. YouTube people, hit the like button. Make sure y'all share. Invite your peoples in, because I really want to have this conversation. I really do. I really, 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 really do. I really, truly do want to have this conversation. I do. No, we actually changing the time. The time is going to change to 10 o'clock, so we're going to be on from 10 to 12. It's cold up in New York City. I know. I just got off the phone with my 20-year-old. Happy birthday, Ajane. Daddy loves you. She's in upstate. She's up at Alberta State University, State College. So she told me that New York is very, very cold. Very cold. And I'm pretty sure where Miss Precious is, it is cold as well. It is cold, but beautiful here in the ATL. At least y'all got some snow. At least y'all got a reason for it to be as cold as it is. How it is wintertime. So, I told my daughter to bring some of the snow down. Some of the people in Atlanta said no snow. Please, no snow. No snow. No. They said no snow. We don't want no snow here in Atlanta. They don't. So, big up to everybody on YouTube. Everybody that's on YouTube, make sure you hit the like button. This so people know that we on and people know we live. So other people can see what's going on. And to my, oh, you don't have no snow? Lucky you. Lucky you. Because I hear it's snowing 2 states over in Denver. But I hear New York is cold. Atlanta is trying to become cold. But don't worry. Because I'll give it 30 some odd days and it'll be minus numbers here in the ATL. So I'm going to pray for everybody that y'all stay warm. Nobody is stuck outside. Nobody got issues or problems. And we good to go. Right. Big Juice, how is it up there in Cleveland? Because we know y'all get snow for real, for real. So, but I do thank everybody for tuning in. I do thank everybody for rocking out with us, whether you on YouTube, whether you on Facebook. Now, if Facebook starts acting up, then y'all know what to do. Come on over to YouTube where we have less problems. But if it still runs right, then we can stick it on out over here. Right. So, yes, Lord. Yes. So we're here. Trying to figure out where I really want to start today. I should start with my inspirational rant. I should. That is where I should start. Where's my docs? I can't find my, oh, there we go. No snow yet. They say they not getting snow. Big Juice said they don't have snow yet either. So this trying to think where to start. I'm gonna start off. I started working on my inspirational rant last night, and then I fell asleep. I was tired. But before we get into the inspirational rant, how was everybody's holiday? How was Thanksgiving for everybody? Big Juice, how was yours? Mr. Childs, Miss Precious, everybody on Facebook, Miss Bell, everybody that's watching. How was your Thanksgiving? Mine was very peaceful and relaxing. And I think for mine, I ate too much. I think I ate too much. I think I ate just a little too much. I think I ate just a little too much. I think I did. I think I ate just a little too much. Because you know how you eat so much your stomach start to hurt? You know how you eat so much you can feel it right in your back. So, yeah. Big Drew said his Thanksgiving was great. How was your Thanksgiving? How was your Thanksgiving, Mr. Childs? How was your Thanksgiving, Miss Precious? Anybody else on want to tell us how good your Thanksgiving? Mine was so good there were no more leftovers. I think everybody killed Thanksgiving that no later than Saturday. Thanksgiving was so great, I don't even think we had leftovers. You know how you have leftovers for like the first week of December? Right. But yeah. So ours was good. I had a good time. I went out and it was beautiful. Family time was a beautiful thing. We laughed, cracked jokes, talked about each other. So it was a beautiful, very beautiful, beautiful thing. Man, I enjoyed it. I loved it. Miss Precious said it was good. She had to work. Well, we're gonna pray for you, Miss Precious, that you know that you can that you can have some holidays off. You can have the holidays off. No holiday working for you next year. Mr. Child said it was cool, ate good as usual. It's the cleanup I don't like. I know a lot of other people who don't like the cleanup as well. I know a lot of people who don't like the cleanup process. It's good. Good morning, Mama Quita. How you doing this morning? Mama Quita, how was your Thanksgiving? Big Juice said it was fun till the drunk Uncle Ed showed up. Well, usually family gatherings are good until that one uncle decides to show up. And then he kind of kills it for everybody. It is good. It is good until that one, when I say that one uncle show up. When he shows up, then yeah, yes, I know. That's the one you have to put out. Actually, the drunk uncle is who you should use to clean up. Nah, never mind. It probably won't. That probably won't work. That probably won't work either. That probably won't work. That probably won't work. Get the drunk uncle to clean up. It will probably be worse than what it was before it got started. Oh, man. Mama Quita said it was awesome. Spent time with the closest and the most important family to me. That's what's up. That is what's up. I spent time with the family, and I had a good time. It was a beautiful time, and, man, yeah. Big Juice said get him out quick. Most definitely. Most definitely get him out quick, fast. No cleaning up, none. Mama Quita done bounced from YouTube to Facebook, right? So I'm gonna give y'all my quick inspirational rant. I tried to get it done last night. I went to sleep, but I tried to get it done, right? So I tried. So charge it to my head, not to my heart. I'm trying to put this where I can see, right? I can't see right there. But can I see right here? Can you sit right there? There you go. Yeah, sit right there. Don't go nowhere. All right. So I got everybody set. Facebook, YouTube. I can see everybody. Everybody's good. Right. So my inspirational rant for this morning, before we get into the foolishness. My inspirational rant this morning. is pick a side. Yes, I said it. Pick a side. Not side for Thanksgiving, not a side entree to go with your chicken. But I need for you to pick a side. And the reason, good morning, Stevie Steve. Pick a side. Pick a side. Your inspirational rant this morning is pick a side. Not side dishes. Not side chicks or side dudes. But pick a side, because no man can serve two masters. For he will either hate one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. For ye cannot serve God and mammon, or man. It's crazy because my girl told me this weekend, you know you're a mammal, right? You know you're a mammal, right? Right. So, can't serve two masters. Pick a side. I understand. Compassionate for others. But I have a question for you. When does your compassion become a weapon to use for acceptance? When did it become famous to endorse something you condemn? For many say they love God, yet we love the world. But God said, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. For any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Pick a side. I understand that you're compassionate for other people, and you should be. And I also understand empathy, sympathy. But when does your compassion become a weapon to use against you for acceptance? When did we start endorsing things that we condemn? When did that happen? Things that we condemn, we now endorse because of our compassion, and they use that and prey on your compassion for acceptance. If ye were of the world love his own. But because you are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hate you. So for those that say that you love God, for those that say that you love Jesus and he is the way, you are hated and you will be hated. But I get it. You're not supposed to hurt people's feelings nowadays with the truth, because if you tell people the truth nowadays, now you're feeling bashing. You're hurting feelings. And you're not supposed to go out here and hurt feelings at all. It's not your job to go out here to intimidate people, to try to hurt their feelings, to put them down. You're not supposed to do that. But are you not wanting to hurt feelings, or do you not want to be hated? Pick a side. Do you not want to hurt someone's feelings or be considered as someone to hurt feelings? Especially for my people in New York. You know, y'all have that new law, $250,000 fine and jail time for saying certain things, for hurting people's feelings. But are you not wanting to hurt feelings, or do you not want to be hated? Which one is it? Good morning, Miss Vegas. So which one is it? Do you not want to hurt feelings, or do you not want to be hated? For God said, I have given them the word, and the world hate them. because they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. Now, them are words from Jesus himself. Jesus said he's not of the world. Even though he was not sent to condemn the world, but that the world through him be saved. However, you have to pick a side. Can you endorse something that you condemn? Are you trying not to hurt feelings, or you're trying not to be hated? But you have to pick a side. For you can't serve two masters. You're going to love one and hate the other. So you have to pick a side. Pick a side. Because you could pick the side of fictional facts, or you can pick the side of truth. But let me be 100 with you. To pick the side of truth, you will be hated. They will inflict pain on you. You will be killed. And you will be hated for Jesus' name's sake. So do you want to be loved by the world, or do you want to be hated by the world? But you're going to have to pick a side. Pick a side. It's really kind of simple. You got to choose. 2020 is coming. You got about 30 days, 29 days. I urge you to pick a side. I encourage you to pick a side. I'm not going to force you to pick a side, but I am going to present you with the options that you can pick a side. Don't know which side you want to pick. But as for me and my house, and as for me and mine, we are going to serve the Lord. That is the side that we picked. That is the side we are going with. That is the side that we are running with. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Can't tell you who to serve, but I'm going to tell you. You're going to have to pick a side. Simple. So find one. Pick one. It won't hurt. I guarantee it. Because at the end of it all, you're going to have to pick a side. Whether if you want to pick a side or not. So that's my inspirational rant for this morning. We're going to take us a quick break. We're going to play some music. Yeah, we're going to play some music. And then we're going to come back. And then we're going to get into Messy Mondays. What is gender fluid? Mr. Childs. Mr. Childs. I'm going to just go out on a limb to say, out of all of the people watching right now, you know Billy D. Williams a whole lot better than most of us. Just going out on a limb. But I need for somebody, whether YouTube, Facebook, somebody, please explain to me what in God's name is going on. Mr. Child said, I'm in the army of the Most High with the full armor on. Earn my armor and not taking it off. No longer can I be part of this world and be in his army. Mr. Childs has picked a side. I will encourage you to do the same. So we're going to take us a break, and then we'll be right back. But I just need somebody to explain to me what happened to Billy D. Williams. What happened? I'm confused. What happened to Billy D? What y'all do? Gender fluid. Oh, Jesus. We'll be back with more of the Wake, Bake, and Coffee Morning Show, live with Georgia's first black governor.
Yeah. In time. We ain't playing at all. He that dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty.
Yes, ma'am.
The Jews were lost. Do the laws, Jerusalem's ours. I got a truer cause. I can't quit it, I'm too involved. His hands up, cops still drew his arm. Don't do it, Sarge. Let off 50 shots, say you was scared, they won't give you a charge. Let NASA tell it, those ain't chariots, they shooting stars. NASA in Hebrew means deceiver. We don't believe you. I don't believe you walked on the moon or you flew to Mars. The firmament is permanent, it don't move at all. I can prove it all. Scriptures loaded, I shoot them off. No way you can dodge. Just ignore me, you cool as frost. When you stand before that white throne, you'll see who's in charge, repent. You on the highway to hell and that Uber costs. I write these little raps and post them, but I got newer songs. I ain't drop them, but I promise they my truest bars. 7 trumpets gon' be a coup de grace. I'm a Bruce, so if I do it, I'ma do it large. Wherewithal shall a man cleanse his way by doing what the scriptures say. Incline your ear to the laws and never disobey. Last time we did that, we got shipped away. Christ is coming any day and he ain't finna play. The sinners of his people gon' die by the sword. That's in Amos 9, Hebrew state of mind. Eyes on the sinful kingdom, they twisting up Paul's epistles. Cross me, I'ma forgive you. Pray you repent for the Father get you. In the day of wrath, you think money gon' solve your issue? It's gon' burn with fervent heat, Aki, that's toilet tissue. That same fire gon' purify us. You worth more than silver, they put iron yokes on our necks and said we were only niggas. They told us that we were only thugs. I beg to differ, you got royal blood, biblical Jews. They won't tell us, but they know it's us. They try to drug us up, but we sobered up, ain't no controlling us. Sober minds, they had us blindfold. Eyes closed, now we got open eyes. I just want my folk to rise. I pray that the fam listen. Wake up the lost sheep, that's my ambition. Read Luke chapter 21 and pay attention. Knowing if they fall for anything, then I can't stand with them. If you listen, seek repentance. Being famous ain't my intention. Yeah. Kahalai Shabala Kamwa Bana Matawa. Yeah. In times. Wherewithal shall a man cleanse his way by doing what the scriptures say. Wow.
Are you looking to become a better parent, escaping domestic or family violence, need help with anger management, couples mediation, or just individual guidance? If this sounds like you, then contact the Georgia Life Center by visiting their website at georgialifecenter.org or give them a call at 470-395-1397 to set up an appointment, because they believe everyone can lead a happy, productive life free of violence and abuse. Y'all know what time it is. Mama Quita.
Love series.
Y'all know what time it is. Mama Quita. Love series. Mama Quita. Y'all know what time it is. I agree. Hi. Welcome back to the WakeBake and Coffee Morning Show. We're here live. Live from the ATL. I got my baby girl, the youngest, on the phone right now. Say hi, Laura.
Hello.
Say it again.
I'm from New York.
The well, half the people that are watching are from New York, so you'll be okay.
New York's in the building. Nope.
Half the people that are
Got
watching, half the people that are watching right now are from New York, so you're pretty much good.
Yeah, so what are you talking about? Now that you didn't drag me on it. What are we talking about?
We're talking about Billy D. Williams and gender fluidity or whatever they call that. I was trying to figure out what in the hell is gender fluid. Am I gonna let her date? Hell no, Big Juice. She needs to focus on school. No dating.
Who got a baby?
No, they said dating, not baby. No baby.
Oh.
Right, dating. Yeah, she's focused on school. No dating. I don't want to hurt anybody's children. Yeah, dating. Right.
Oh.
Right.
Had a baby.
No baby. No babies. No babies
people
here,
offering
Big
their
Juice.
kids.
No grandbabies, no children. Yeah. She is, well, not even, well, yeah. She's the baby girl. Yeah.
I am the baby.
Yeah.
Well, technically, unofficially, officially, I'm the baby. So I'm Mosquito, so I'll count her kids, but officially, I'm the baby.
Hey. No name dropping. No name calling. No.
Oops, too late. That was your fault. Should have told me that before.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, but no name dropping. Right. So, what's do you know, we talking about gender fluid something.
Fluidity?
Yeah. Do you know what that
Sounds
is?
like a millennium term.
Huh?
Sounds like something we made up. Sounds like something my generation made up.
That's something your generation made up.
Yeah, sound like it.
But what
That's
is it?
the definition. I'm going to get you the proper definition. People, gender fluid, people often express a desire to remain flexible. What the hell? About their gender identity. Rather than committing to a single gender, they may fluctuate between different genders expressed over the time. Oh, they're gender hopping.
But wait a minute. So let me ask this question. Since you're a part of this generation,
Yeah, I know, right? It's so sad.
I'm sorry. How can you fluctuate between genders?
You want the scientific answer, or you want my answer? I can give you the scientific answer if you'd like.
Well, let us hear the scientific answer. Give me the scientific answer, then give me your answer. So how can you go between genders?
If you have a change in your sex.
Good morning, Miss Tosh. Have a
I
change
think
in your sex.
I think that you can. Yeah, like if you switch between gender.
Okay.
Or,
So okay.
yeah.
So what is your definition? Let's get off the scientific part. How do you feel about this?
It's not a real thing to me.
It's not a real thing to you?
No, personally, it's not a real thing to me.
So when you're in class, so let me ask you this question. Miss Precious said they don't identify as a man or a woman. So would that be the definition that y'all came up with, that y'all made up?
No, not that they don't identify as a man or woman. It's that they can identify as whatever they want at any point in time. So maybe today they want to be a man, tomorrow they want to be a woman, the next day they want to be it, a she, a pronoun,
Gotcha. Good morning, Ms. White. So let me ask this question. So you don't think that gender fluid, you think is made up and it's not real?
Yes.
Okay. So let me. So how does an 82-year-old man identify as gender fluid?
Whoa. That's a great question.
Good morning, Ms. Margot.
His wording could be something Maybe that's just what he was trying to identify
Okay.
as a long time.
Okay,
There wasn't a name for it.
so let me give you a little background. Let me help you out. So, there's this great actor, black actor by the name of Billy D. Williams. Now,
Okay.
Miss Margot, who is on the show right now, Mr. Childs, who's on the show, pretty much a lot of us grew up with Billy D. Williams. Billy D. Williams was a man's man. He was the man that pretty much a lot of men wanted to be. Okay? So now, here we are. He's 82 years old, and he now comes out publicly to say that he's gender fluid.
Gender fluid. Okay.
Okay. So, how does an 82-year-old man become gender fluid?
Someone had to have told him that that's what his thing was. You know?
Somebody had to tell him.
Yeah.
So to the people that's watching, how many of y'all agree with my daughter that he was told he was gender fluid? How many of y'all agree with my daughter that this is made up and it is not real? Because she feels that this is foolishness. Now, my daughter is 18. And she says that her generation started the stupidity of gender fluid. So, is it real? Is it not real? And Miss Precious, can a man... Miss Precious said that you don't identify as a man or a woman. So, Miss Precious, my question now becomes, then what are you at this point? Because for a lot of women, especially black women, I'm pretty sure they woke up Saturday with their feelings hurt. I mean, like,
it's made up because people have only gone by two genders. So you're either male or female,
so
in my opinion.
right. So let me ask you this question. So, Miss Vegas said it's made up. So let me ask this question to you. How are you able to survive in an American university at this point with the new gender fluid? People can be what they want to be. And when you make the argument that there are only two genders, how are you then looked upon? How are you treated? How are you now spoken to?
Me as like a college kid,
Yes.
or like me as a human?
I mean, like if you're in class and the teacher says that there are more than two genders.
I usually ask them. I don't understand because I usually ask them to explain themselves. Because maybe there's a way that they explain it that makes sense to them.
Okay.
Because you never know someone's side of the story until you actually hear it.
Okay.
So I'm not going to be like, oh, you're incorrect, and here's why. I'm going to be like, okay, what's your argument for it? Because I'm not going to push my belief on you, just like you can't push your belief on me.
Right.
I personally feel that there's only two genders because of the simple fact that you're only born with one or the other.
Right. So
Now,
let's just state truth. So let's put truth on the table. Truth is not facts. I'm not working with facts. I'm working on truth. Truth is God made man and woman. That's it.
Okay.
Fact. That's truth. Man and woman. That's it. So now, if I say that there are multiple genders outside of man and woman, how is that possible?
I don't know.
If the truth is not how you feel, nobody cares about. Allure's on the phone. Nobody cares about how you feel. We just want the truth. The truth is there's only male and female. So now and this is the position that you take, that there's male and female. So if there's male and female, how do you not necessarily convert or push your ideas on, but how do you allow the truth to be heard with everything that is taking place? Because you are in college, and this is what's now being taught in school.
It's not being taught to me, but I know that what they do is, instead of saying male or female, because I said it in class, and my teacher was like, we don't give somebody an association based off of how we look at them. I was like, I give you an association based on what you were born with. So that's how I determine male or female. However, people use pronouns now to discuss people. And it's so if you wouldn't be a male, you'd be a he. And I wouldn't be a female, I'd be a she. Because they don't want to give me, they don't want to give me a gender that they feel I'm not comfortable with.
So, but wouldn't she equals female?
Female, yeah.
And wouldn't he equals male?
That's what I thought. But, I don't think the argument people, I just let you have it. To me, she is a female. And he is a male. But I guess people see it as a name. Because now a pronoun is not being used as a name. So people will be like, my name is, let's say, Jake. And Jake's pronoun is he. But when you talk about Jake, you'd be like, where is he? He is over there.
But
like, it ruins your English vocabulary, but it gives the person the respect, I guess, that they want. I don't know.
So let me ask this. Isn't a pronoun a specific person, place, or thing?
Yeah, the pronoun is what, helps the noun in a sense. So, yeah, I think so. But some people don't always use he or she. Some use they, it, I, And I guess it's all based off of what you're comfortable with. I personally just call people by their names. Because I don't need all of the yelling and the screaming and the Aurora hates this and that. So I just pretty much just call people by their name. I don't understand the confusion between the pronouns, nouns, your sex, your gender. I don't know. I only know what I know, which is you're only born with one or the other. And you would be identified as one or the other. But now, in this day and age, they're doing a gender X.
Who?
So when a gender X, like when your baby is born, you give them gender X.
But what the hell is a gender X?
When your baby gets older and your baby knows what your baby wants to be, then your baby can go back to the birth certificate and check off if they're male or female, or if they want to stay as gender X.
You got to be kidding me.
No.
You're joking.
I don't need to joke with you. It's not a joking matter. Like, we're talking to people here. It's not a joke.
Listen, no, you got to be joking.
No, I'm so serious.
So let me get this straight. So let me get this straight. So a baby is born.
Yeah.
So the parents can say, this is baby.
I don't want to give my baby a gender.
I want to give my baby a gender. So
yeah, so like if you don't want your baby to be considered male or female, you would give your baby gender X when it's born.
So good morning, Miss Teresa. So what you telling me is you gotta go? Yeah. So what you're telling me is my daughter just told me there's a thing called gender X. Have you ever heard of gender X?
Look, I gotta go handle some business. I'm gonna put this in. I don't give a damn about whatever other kind of genders people got. You were born male or female, and then you make some kind of crazy ass choice. I'm sick of these fools. I'm so sick of them. Sick. I saw a fat gender something walking down the street. I swear it was a girl till I got up on him and, oh, hey, man. You know where the bus stop at? Oh, my God. Sick.
Big Juice said, hey, Fred. Mama
personally
Queen said
don't
hello.
say-
Right?
Like, I try not to get into the whole gender thingy because it doesn't make sense to me, and I'm not very educated on the topic, so I'd be ignorant if I see people who don't have the same.
Oh man, this is hilarious. So it's almost like what Miss Precious said. They don't identify as male or female. So pretty much gender X. So I could have said that you were gender X, right? And then when you got of a certain age, then you could have been like, Daddy, I'm a girl. So let's go back down to the court so they can put girl on my birth certificate. That's what you telling me.
That's pretty much how it works. Yeah.
Miss Teresa said, "What the? Yeah, I'm with y'all. Cause I'm confused. Cause see, Billy D. Williams just said he's gender fluent. After all these years of Coke, maybe he had too much Coke 45. I don't know, or maybe somebody put something in the new Coke 45. This is why I only drink imported beer. Okay, This is why I only drink Heineken, because it comes from a totally different place. So now we have gender fluidity. You have gender X. You can now be a girl if you're a boy. I'm confused. And you live in New York, where if you disrespect somebody or they feel disrespected, you can get sued up to $250,000. Do you think that's fair?
No, but it depends on what you consider disrespect. Like, I consider disrespect and what you consider disrespect are different things.
So
now, I'm asking you a question.
Right,
And you
Steve.
realize that I'm being ignorant.
Hold on.
then
Steve said what? Steve, you live in New York. You didn't know that if you call somebody by the wrong pronoun, that they can sue you and be granted $250,000. And there's a possibility that you can do jail time. This is a law that was passed in New York. This is why I told y'all be careful of voting Democrat. But that's neither here nor there.
I'm good.
Right. Stevie Steve said what? Yes. Your Democratic Party put this as a law. I told y'all this to stop, but that's neither here nor there. So do you think that is fair? So if you call somebody a she, but he identifies as a he, do you think that you should be sued for $250,000?
No. But I feel like I think you have to be able to prove that I offended you on purpose.
Good morning, Miss Tyson.
Talking to you, and I was just like, oh, hello, sir, how are you? And you'd be like, I identify as a female. I'd be like, oh, okay, my fault. But, like, if I'm constantly, like, antagonizing you, if that's not the, like, then there's a problem that you can take to court because now it becomes a problem. But I feel like if I personally do not know you from a hole in the wall, and, I had a conversation and that's what you decided to do, then you could go take this court and you're not going to win because I don't know you. So
Well,
not,
it doesn't.
Well,
According to New York, it doesn't matter if you know them or not. The law. Hello, she's still on the train. And my daughter's 18. Mr. Child said, from what I've heard on the birth certificate, now you don't have to give your child a gender immediately. And that's what my daughter was saying. They have gender X. He goes on to say you can physically be born a male and have nothing on your birth certificate, and later on in life, if you choose to be a female, now you can go and have girl put on your birth certificate. Now, that has become law in New York, but what a lot of people don't know is now transgenders for the last couple of years, welcome back, Miss Jackson, for the last couple of years,
hello?
Yes, ma'am, you're still live. Yes, ma'am, you're still live. So for the last couple of years, transgenders can now go back and change their birth certificate once they have a sex change. Courtesy of the Obama administration, by the way. And I hate throwing it out there like that, but it is what it is. Mr. Child says, yes, it is. New York City is crazy. We cannot tell if you obviously look like a male to say the men's room is over there. We have to say the restrooms are over there because we can get in trouble because it could be a woman who identifies as a male. Now, what I also know is you can get in big trouble saying male or female and identifying. Listen, this is why I want to fly my daughters out of New York, because this is foolishness. Because if I go back to New York and if you're a dude, you look like a dude, you talk like a dude, you walk like a dude, I'm going to call you a dude. And I don't care how offended you get. I don't.
I call you what you are.
I'm going to call you what you are. Because guess what? On the day of judgment, God is going to tell you, you a boy, Damon. I made you a boy, Damon. I didn't make you Danella. I made you Damien. Let's jump over here to YouTube. Miss Tyson said, this is why I mind my business. I see but don't say. And that is a problem. The church needs to stand up and say something. Those that know the truth, the reason this foolishness is taking the place and taking over the way it is because we don't say. But guess what? You don't have to, Miss Tyson. I got enough jokes for the both of us. Right. Stevie.
I feel like this was going on before us.
It has.
Y'all just amplified it more because of the simple fact of everything that goes on. Because I swear to you, it's no way how they randomly just popped up. Now they've been hiding. And your generation, my generation.
Listen, our generation told them they was a boy. Period. You see what I'm saying? We told you was a boy. We told you go take off the girl clothes, take off your mama heels. My generation, I'm not an Empire fan. I know, and there's only like 2-3 episodes I've seen of Empire, but I did see the very first episode. In the very first episode, Terrence Howard threw the little boy in the trash can. That's what my generation did. We let you know that you was a boy. We didn't do that. So Stevie Steve said, I do that every day while driving. Everyone does it every day. We're too busy trying to get where we're going. Ms. Margot said they need to make a law for those dumb laws that people involved to be kicked regarding the birth certificate. What in the hell in heaven is going on? Too much. I cannot. Ms. Margot says, waste our taxpayers' money for this BS. Ms. Tyson said, do not put the church in this. I was talking about the lawsuit stuff. The lawsuit stuff, the church won't be in. Number two, the reason also the church is now making this acceptable because now the church takes money from the government. The church takes money now from the government. So now in order for you to still get your tax break as a church, you have to accept what the government tells you. This is why Booty Edge is now all in the church. We are the church. Remember, I know I'm the church. However, religious folks have accepted this. Mama Quetus, Mr. Child said, hit the box with the number. Mama Quetus says, we as the church are hush hush, but all the other religions speak loud and proud. And when it hits their people, they will fight and even kill to stand for their beliefs. And that is true. The reason why most churches won't do this, Mama Quita, is because Christianity is the only religion under attack. For those that truly believe in Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior are under attack. We're being persecuted in China. We're being locked up in the Middle East. We are being disfranchised here in America. They're telling you what you can and can't preach in California. They now have the Queen James Gay Bible. They're telling pastors certain things that you can't preach. Guess what? This is why my church is called the WakeBake and Coffee Morning Show. I will pay taxes before I let you tell me what I can and cannot say. Period. I will pay taxes. Oh, the call-in number. Oh, I really didn't have a call-in number. My daughter just happened to call me, and I allow her to, and I just allow her to be on the show. my daughter just happened to call me during the break, and I asked her about gender fluidity. Our calling number we will be taking calls in the new year, because I don't want to put my number out here in public, and then everybody be calling.
Yeah, you get a call-in number. You do that, so I know not to call that one.
Miss Tyson says we speak and declare, but you can't force someone to accept and respect our convictions. And I'm glad you said that. Stevie Steve said, "Wait, that's not fair." I'm sorry, my daughter just happened to call because the number we did have, we had to shut down. But Mr. Childs, if I did have a number, I would definitely put it out. My daughter just happened to call during the commercial break.
I got the direct number. You gotta get like me.
Can't hush. So, Miss Tyson, I agree. You cannot force someone to accept and respect your convictions. I agree. We can't force the gospel on you. But then why are we being forced to accept homosexuality? The same way I said in my words, the same way I said in my inspirational rant this morning. I understand compassion for others. But when does your compassion become a weapon to use for acceptance? When did it become famous to endorse something you condemn? When does your compassion get used as a weapon for acceptance? Because we are forced to accept this. If we don't accept it, then we will be persecuted. This has been forced on us to accept. It's being forced on us. So now it's our turn to push back. She said that's definitely your daughter.
No, because even when I go to school, like, it's a mandatory thing. Like, I have to accept the fact that people are, and I'm like, yo, I personally don't care what you are, what you like, who you are, just stay away from me with throwing everything at me. Don't throw nothing at me. When I'm ready to accept you, I'll accept you. I see people as a person. I don't see you as what you like, what you don't like, who you don't like. I see you as a person. If you want me to see you as what you are, like sexuality-wise, then we can't be friends. If I can see you as a person, then by all means, we're all cool. But don't try to force the fact that you are what you are and then try to make me think like I'm a bad person. Like, I got called a homophobe 5 times in the past year because people don't like what I have to say. But I'm like, yo, I don't force the fact that I like guys on you. Don't force the fact that you like other people onto me. So it's just like, dude, keep whatever you like to yourself. If you can't have a conversation without putting the fact that you are gay, lesbian, bisexual, we don't need to talk. And that's not what I want to talk about. It's not. I don't care what's in your water. I don't care what you eat or drink to have your certain hormones. So keep it to yourself. Like, I don't talk to you about all the dudes that I date or something like that. Calm your nerves. Like, it's not the norm right now for me. What's normal for me is I'm going to school, you're in school. What classes do you take? Like, do you work? Are you hungry? You know, like, important things. I don't care what you like or what you don't like. And people keep failing to realize that. Because then eventually I'm going to figure shit up. And then I'm going to be wrong. Like, if you have nothing to talk about that's not about what you are, what you like, then you don't need to talk to people. Simple.
And I agree. But at the end of the day, nobody should be. If I can't force Jesus on you, then you shouldn't be able to force gender fluidity, homosexuality, ABC, the elemental P's on me.
So when I say that, I get in trouble. You can't say that.
I can't say what?
No, you can't say that.
I can't say what? Elemental P's? I can't say that?
No,
Guess what? Guess who pays the taxes over here? Anthony Jackson II. Okay? This is owned by Anthony Media. I'm not worried about that.
That's not the point. The point is you're not supposed to say that.
I'm not supposed to say what? Elemental P's? Elemental P's? Man, listen here.
It's wrong.
I'm going to stand up for what I believe in.
When I do it, I get in trouble.
When you do it, you get in trouble. But I keep telling you can't do what your daddy do. Didn't I tell Ajane that? When you on the phone when I said that to the three of y'all?
Yeah, but I usually get away with things. I'm smooth. But that though,
Right.
yeah, that.
So Miss Tyson said, "This is why I'm not public offended. I'm not going to be pigeonholed to do what I don't agree with," and I agree. Miss Mama Quita says it's not about forcing our beliefs on others, but standing up for ourselves and not being forced to accept their beliefs. And I agree with that, because what I'm not gonna do is let you tell me that you are a boy when I know you're a girl. And I'm not gonna let you tell me you're a girl when I know you're a boy. Listen, everybody falls short. Everybody has their own sins. Everybody falls short. Everybody has their own sins. We all fall short. We all do. And I had my sins. My sins were fornication. I had to get over that. I was delivered from that. My sins was in the street, selling drugs. I had to be delivered from that. The same way that they can be delivered by the same Jesus that loved me will love them. He does not love your ex. The same Jesus that loves us. Give me 1 second, Mr. Childs, because I'm going to bring you in on the next part of the show. So if I can be saved, the elemental P's can be saved. Period. We all fall short of the glory of God. And with his grace and with his grace and with his mercy, though, we can all be saved. The thing is, everybody doesn't want to be saved, and two, everybody wants to have this fake Jesus, because everybody keeps no.
Their symbol is the backward triangle, and the triangle is the whole infinity of the three.
Nah, see, that's backwards. And that's where the lies begin to play, because the Jesus they believe in is an inclusive Jesus. The Jesus I know said he did not come in peace, but he came to divide. Now, you are a very intelligent child. Divide and inclusive are very different, correct? Aren't they the opposite? Yeah. To include and to divide are opposite, right? So if Jesus said I came to divide, now where you stand? I don't care what people choose to call themselves. I'm not addressing you by your gender, but by the name you provide. And I agree with that too, Miss Tyson, because I'd rather call you by your name. However, sometimes, Miss Tyson, but let me ask you this question, Miss Tyson. I come in every day as Anthony. This is how you know me. And then the next day I tell you, don't call me Anthony, my name is Antoinette. How do you... I'm laughing at you. I'm sorry. How do you now do that? Do you just say, okay, I'm going to call you Antoinette? Mama Quita said they don't want Jesus at all. They want to accept God, but not Jesus. Well, God said you can't have me if you don't want my son. They a package deal. I think you guys are missing the point. Miss Tyson said, hey, Antoinette, I'm not calling you Antoinette with a full gray beard and a bald spot in the top of your head. I guess I would get in trouble.
I think we're all missing the point of it. It's not that they don't want to be accepted. What they're taught is not of a norm thing, in a sense where they have a belief and they all are under one thing, and they're not realizing that they're not following a belief system, they're following a cult. And the minute that everyone starts to realize that this is not something that is, because I'm not that religious, but it's like, if you start to realize that things that they're doing is worshiping of the wrong person, and they're not worshiping of God, they're worshiping of the devil, because everything that they have is backwards. Everything that they have is not what we have. They have a rainbow, which God gave, but their rainbow isn't a backwards triangle.
Right. But God's rainbow was a covenant to say that he wouldn't destroy the world by water.
He never destroyed the earth after he flooded it this time.
That's all the rainbow meant.
However,
not for you to be an elemental peak.
They're not realizing that what they're worshiping is not what they actually know, because mainly the people who are in this thing is of my generation, and my generation, no offense to us, but we don't read as much as we should, and we don't pick up enough books and actually listen to papers and things that are going on. It's in the food, it's in the water, it's in it's in what we learn in school. Everything's being programmed into us, and it's being forced upon us psychologically, and that's when people are starting to realize that things are not where they should be. That's when your generation, is now looking like they're targeting us. And that's my personal opinion on the situation. People are not trying to comprehend the fact that this doesn't make sense. One thing doesn't add up to the other. And if you pick up a book, you don't even have to pick up the Bible. If you're not religious, you don't have to pick up the Bible. But if you pick up a book and actually read upon things, people will realize that there's more than what meets the eye. But that's just me.
Steve said, I have one question. Why is society and church so worried about this? Society and church has so many more problems to worry about than who is who and what is what, yes or no. And that is true. No, this is the wrong baby. This is the wrong baby. This is the baby girl. It's not her birthday today. But thank you, Big Juice. I know you would. Sad. The reason it is a problem, Steve, is because, okay, let's look at it this way. Let's go through the 10 Commandments. Nobody forces you to put another God before God. Nobody forces you to lie. Nobody forces you to steal. Nobody forces upon you that murder is good. Nobody tells you that the victim of a murder should not be, we should have more feelings for the murderer than we do for the person that he killed. Nobody is forcing adultery upon us. Nobody is forcing to lie and bear false witness upon us. We're not being forced to accept murderers, liars, cheaters, stealers, people who covet other people's houses, adulteries. Because when you hear about a murderer, Steve, your heart goes out to the family who has lost. And then you pray for the murder that he finds God. But nobody is saying, Steve, you got to accept the murderer, and we all gonna go out here and start shooting people one day. But the priest abusing children, Steve, the priest that are, first off, let's just dig in real quick to the Catholic Church. First off, the Catholic Church is the Church of Satan.
Wait.
What?
I'm going underground. It was nice meeting you guys. I'll come back soon. My sister said thank you to whoever shouted her out for her birthday. I'll come see you when I get from underground. Much love. Bye.
Bye, babe. Love you. So, let's just be 100. The Catholic Church is the Church of Satan. I'm just going to put it out there. Whether you like it or not, I only came here to tell you the truth. This is not my opinion. This is not how I feel. These are not facts. This is truth. The Catholic Church is the Church of Satan. Let's start there. Number 2, let's also go back to not only that, the priest abusing children has been going on for so long because the number one goal is to push pedophilia. And the pastors that do the married wife, I'm confused on that one. Oh, and they're married to a wife, because the wife is a cover-up. I told y'all, Stevie Steve, when I was at the other radio show, I told y'all gay marriage, the legalization of gay marriage is to push the agenda of pedophilia. To legalize gay marriage was to open the door for pedophilia. The Catholic Church is based and built on satanic worship. They idol worship. This is why they pray to statues, Mother Mary. This is why they do pray to certain. You can't have one out there other. God is Jesus and the Holy. Right. So when you have a foundation that's built on paganism, the Catholic Church is built on paganism. Not only is it built on paganism, it's built on homosexuality, it's built on devil worship, it's built on abortion, it's built on hurting children. It is built on pedophilia. It is built on idol worshiping. This is why they have all the statues. This is why you have to bow down and kiss the ring of the Pope. This is why they call the Pope Father, when Jesus specifically said, don't call no man father except the Father in heaven. So the Catholic Church has been hiding pedophilia for so long. So now this is the reason the Pope is behind same-sex marriage. This is the reason he was behind the 2030 agenda that me and Mama Quita came on here and spoke. The reason being is so they can control one world government, one world religion, one world money system. Everything that's taking place is to set the stage for the Antichrist to come. This is why now the push is there's so many ways to get to God, when Jesus said he's the only way. So when I hear people say there are multiple ways to get to God, then we're not talking about the same God. The Catholic Church is not talking about the same God that I'm talking about. And I tell the Pope and any priest, archbishop, whoever to their face, we are not talking about the same Jesus, and we're not talking about the same Father. This is why. Bow. Now we're back. Sorry.